everyone. We're so happy to be here today. My name is Leslie Montgomery, and you are tuned into LKM Kingdom Living Leslie's Lessons Learned. And Minister Elder Wanda, hey.
Hey, I'm Wanda L. Floyd. I'm happy to be here. I'm all things here and the word, and we're just happy that you are here with us today.
Yeah, and today we do have a special couple with us that we love so dearly, and they're going to be talking about the power of the self-care staycation. It isn't not even staycation. We'll get it. Let's get started. So I'm so happy that everybody that has joined us, I want to say thank you so much for joining in with us. We're excited about today's conversation. I want to greet Apostle Walker, Lady Linda, Miss Dana, Pastor Daphne, and all those that have joined us and will join us. We're just so happy that you will be with us today as we continue the process. And this process today is going to be the power of us. Let's let me see if I can play the video. Hopefully it'll play.
We've been to other marriage conferences before, but what I love about this one is that it's so personal and it's real, as we say, real talk. I enjoyed the intimacy of this retreat and then also just the transparency. Everyone was very transparent, sharing their stories. What an amazing event for any married couple. The whole entire event has been amazing.
So it's playing. I mean, it's up there, but it's not moving along with the video. Let me try it again.
We've been to other marriage conferences before, but what I love about this one is that it's so personal and it's real, as we say, real talk. I enjoyed the intimacy of this retreat and then also just the transparency. Everyone was very transparent, sharing their stories. What an amazing event for any married couple. The whole entire event has been an amazing experience, and it's just the transparency. One of the experiences for me was the self-care day at the spa. That was a time of connecting, a time of us even fellowshipping with other couples. This conference will offer you things that you've never heard before. It's very unique. I just really appreciate everything that I learned, and I know that I will be a better person for my next relationship. I will be a better person for my future husband. Trying to get myself into a place of alignment, heal some of those past hurts. And I feel like I was able to do a lot of that today from yesterday at the spa. I got what I needed. And then today, so many gems dropped, so many words of wisdom. Every married couple that I see, that I cross paths with, I'm going to tell them about the SelfCareCation because it is relaxing, it is informative, and most of all, it's fun.
So this is from that was last year, right?
That was
Yes.
last
I
year.
don't know. I've been to two, but I ain't seen no picture near me by any chance. But it's okay. No. This is Rick and Tiff, and they don't call themselves, that's who they are, Team Childs. And I'm just so grateful to have a relationship with them and know them. They have been doing some powerful things. And one of the things that they have been doing is the care station. And so every year it gets more and more powerful. And so they're here today because we're coming up on that time again for the next one. And so they're here today to share with us and talk to us about not just that, they have purchased a farm. They have farm, and Rick has his animals on his T-shirt, and so they're going to probably share a little bit before they get into the conversation of the I call it a retreat staycation. Hey, Rick and Tiff.
I'm Rick.
And I'm Tiff, and
And
we're
we're
Team
Team
Childs.
Childs.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Hey, Aniel.
Hey.
Hey, Mr. Wanda. Yeah, we just want to thank y'all, for having us on. It's been a minute, I know, but there has been a lot, trust me, a whole lot that has gone on since the last time we were on. And I didn't know how to show up, to be honest with you, what I should have been wearing, whether it was Team Childs, whether it was No Nuts, whether it was self-care vacation, and now we got my T-shirt on that says that alpacas are my retirement plan. And that's the thing. We, like what Aniel just said, we just purchased the farm in July of 2025, and that's been a journey in itself. So if I'm all over the place, blame it on my
I
because I'm
promise
very
you,
glad.
he has his hat there. He has his other T-shirt there. He's got everything they do
Uh,
right.
yeah,
Talking
I just
about
want
if
to
he
be
got to switch
prepared,
out.
but I know we're here for self-carecation.
Let me just
Everything
say
that
this before you
we
go any further. Listen, they are in a rural area, so their internet is going to be, as Tiffany would say, a little jinky. So they might go in and out, but they're still here.
and I'm also
Sorry, Rick.
tips interpreter. So anything y'all, for y'all. Okay. So just be, whoever's in the chat, just put it in. What did she say? And I'll go ahead and interpret it.
That's a
Or
great
I'll break.
disclaimer.
It's this journey, like I said again, everything that we do, everything that we share, a testimony. Something that we thought about doing is something that we've done. And we're doing it, and we can do it. So we're patient started for as a couple because in the beginning of our marriage, in the beginning of our life together, we, like everyone else, you go through challenges, you go through learning to become one. And we, believe in going to like marriage retreats and would help us. Even when things were going good, we still wanted to get information to be uplifted. So after so many years of doing that, we, be honest with you, we were in we were in some water, basically when SelfCareCation came. And together, what we understood that the assignment that we were already doing, we needed to share, to others. And it started out as for married couples, but it is for anyone who wants to strengthen their relationship. Definitely. So self-carecation basically for us was doing self-care environment, like they said in the video, being, and you kind of walk around different things, topics, whatever, but you're not real in what you're delivering. You have to remember those what's going to happen after you leave. So is it something that you can use? Is it something that you're going to re-energize yourself from? So that's where self-carecation has come for us. So did you want to go ahead and share something, Tiff?
Well, what I really wanted to say, basically, uh, the self-carecation, it was kind of a thought given to us by God,
Yes.
and and I have a girlfriend that kind of prophesied it many, many years ago. She was like, "You and your husband," but I was like, and I rebuked that. Like, I didn't want any parts of it. You know, I just wanted it just to be us, right? Just us and no one else. So we, but I'm glad God, other people, other marriage retreats,
Yes.
other from counsel, like everybody poured into us that actually led us to today.
Yes.
So SelfCareCation is just that. So SelfCareCation is basically
so SelfCareCation for us, this is where the interpreter part. So let me explain something to y'all. This is what you're seeing right now is a extrovert and an introvert, and then the introvert becomes an extrovert. And I had to do this because this is what assigned me to do. He said, Rick, you can't lean on that what is as this we from right then. So at the self-care part of it. Do couples self-care?
I remember.
Okay, now you can pick it up. See how team child self. Go ahead, baby.
So my recall can be off sometimes because I am a stroke survivor. So sometimes I just can't grab it. But just like Rick said, it is self-relationship, is wellness, is also coupled with the getaway.
Oh yeah.
And fun experiences. So that's what SelfCareCation is. It's not and like he said, it's not just about marriages. Like to even include couples until singles. I'm sorry, singles until after the one. And God was like, they need to be included as well. So we mentioned, you know, last year we had 2 singles to attend, and both of them actually spoke on the video about their takeaways, but they were like really adamant on being there. So we welcomed them with open arms, and the beauty of it was never did they feel out of place in that space.
Yes.
Right. So we did want to add that to it as well.
Oh yeah. And so this year is our 4th in itself because we started in a small room, and each year it has grown, and we expect it to grow even more. And about the single people know what a good relationship is if you're not around a good relationship. Right. So the oldest couple, well, the couple with the most years is 58 years. And then you go down to what, maybe we might be the youngest ones. We're going on 19 years. We may I think there's maybe one more couple, but you got a good range of experience. Wisdom.
Yeah, you have. Don't forget, your parents.
They're the 58. They're the 58 years.
And then Leslie and her husband.
Yeah.
So
to just celebrated 30 years.
30 years. Yeah.
So and I'm glad you said that because we have speakers there that not are just speakers, but they are family. Okay. And if you don't know, we'll know is we're about fun, we're about faith, and we're about food. You just add all that together and you cannot go wrong. So I see everybody putting their hands up. So this is, we just love to serve.
Yeah.
We love to serve, and we serve for no tips.
Yeah.
We serve for no tips. We don't look for anything in return but your smile. The fact that you enjoyed and share with this is our ministry. Yeah, this is our ministry.
It goes back to team.
Yeah, it goes back to team.
We're
What is team?
We're here to teach, empower, assist, and motivate. But not just us, but we empower, assist, and motivate in their areas of life, in their families, in their jobs. Like, apply it with all of the things, So we don't gatekeep,
No.
And what I love about transparency, because you have, many of us really think that we are the only ones going through said thing, right? And just the heart of all of the speakers, you have gone through. I'm sure someone in the room. We have some amazing, beautiful conversations. We have some, and you really leave feeling empowered with practical tools that you can be right. So just even touching base on forgiveness is huge.
Yeah.
It's
Top
huge.
of the list. Top
of the list. That's an important one. Intimacy is another important one. Even finances and communication. Those are like the biggest four, things just kind of across the board. And I love that, that people leave knowing that their situations is a custom fit to how God intended it to be. So that's my little 2 cents that I want.
Yes. So, I don't know if Minister Wanda has any questions, but it is a very valuable time. In a minute, I know you're going to talk about the SPAR day and all those things. And really, I'm there, but I don't really get to participate on much because I'm in Sabbath. So I'm usually at the end, the closeout. But just to see the joys, yes, I'm adding myself to the speakers list.
Absolutely. Yes. You are one of the speakers.
Yeah, you are.
I know. But just to see the relief on the faces, them enjoying each other, the pressure of life, just being able to escape the pressures of life for a moment. And from the beginning, I always call it stayed care vacation, but and I don't know why, but it is actually 2 days, 3 days, if you want to call the checkout day, that they actually have that set up. And so it makes it pleasurable because you have the time to relax and enjoy each other even before you come into the setting of the different teachings and things like that. So you have that one day and it's just you and him or her and him, and you just
or
you're
yourself.
all by
If
yourself.
you're there by yourself, because
And so it's very well thought out. I'll say it that way. And the intentions of what it's supposed to do, it does. I want to say, hey, to Pastor Jackie and anyone else that has entered the room that hasn't said anything. Yes, and so I'm gonna Minister Wanda.
Yes, sounds so amazing. And I had no idea, even the flyer I saw, I didn't realize it was for singles. So, because y'all remember one of those years, I was like, well, that ain't fair. I want to come. I'm going to get me a husband. But I'm happy to know that it's for singles as well, because in all honesty, we do need to see examples of what it looks like, not just the end result when you're good, but to hear how people navigated through the bad, the ups and the downs, right? Those are the things that we need to see. Those that, if it's Yahweh's will that we are married again, but there always should be some preparation for that if you do. So one of my questions is, I realized, and on my list of things that are very important to me, which is honesty and communication. Rick, do you find that it's hard for men to communicate? And how how does the event help with the communication when it comes to men?
That's a great question, Mr. Wanda. So one of the things that what I enjoy with us doing this is that we start out the first day with the spa. This is all day. So we're at a spa facility that's amazing, that you could stay, we've stayed 9, 10 hours and still didn't want to leave.
No, actually 12.
12. And so what you were asking on that question, what it does is, because men, and one of the things that I know for men, that self-care is just getting out of your head. We're internal, we keep things, we keep it moving, even with problems and stuff like that. That environment allows you to relax and to open up, also to see and interact, because not only just the singles are receiving something. I'll sit here right now and tell everyone, my in-laws or in-loves, seeing them is the reason why I'm able to, my wife of almost 19 years. And in fact, that we're doing a what is it? An experience. We don't call it a retreat or anything like that. It's an experience. Able to see that. So me seeing my father and how he with allows me to be able to deal with my queen and talk to her and open up. And be honest with you, like I said, I'm a introvert at the fullest, and my conversations would be up here. And I'm thinking they were out here, but they were up here. So I've learned to understand conversations. What you're going to find is there's positives and negatives, and you got to share any scenario.
So for me, can I answer as well? From the outside looking in, is like different as far as communication, but what I want to share was like the first of hell for me, because I wanted to do things my way, so I got in my own way a lot of times, but as my heart, and really Rick is here because of prayer. I'm gonna say because my prayer, because I don't know anybody else that would be praying for Rick's communication, but I prayed hard for his communication. Like, that doesn't happen overnight. So it takes work, like life literally can be what you make it. If you want life to be light, life can be light, and it's all about your perspective. So man feels comfortable, he will share. If like didn't get along for so long, we didn't get along, and I personally dropped the ball in so many areas. With me, he used to say, Tiff, I can forgive you, but you hit the nail, it's going to leave a mark. You can remove the nail, but that mark is still there. So me dealing with my husband wrong, I was part of the reason why he did not want to communicate with me. I had to correct all of that. And say marriage retreat, just because people see marriage retreats. So even with that being said, where was I going? Wait a minute, y'all. It's coming.
I'm getting ready to jump in there, y'all.
Even with that,
it's like double Dutch. I'm getting ready to jump in there. Come on.
You're doing good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Even with that, I had to swallow the pill that I was part of the problem. And so that's where the healing and the forgiveness comes in. So now Rick can communicate a lot better with me now. What I also wanted to say was, it's very important to tap into not just marriage, of that, it to be primed along the way, and not just so we still go to counseling even when things are good. Counseling when things are bad. We go to when we're so to basically get across, still pour into those relationships even when things are good, because something's going to come around. Like, it's just a matter of time. We have our hills and valley experiences, and we can kind of determine if we get through it fast or not.
Yeah,
that's
just
good.
by how we just preparing ourselves is our success, because we didn't start getting it right until we added God to the mix, until we added Elohim to the mix. Right? Because we made so many mistakes trying to do it our way, relying on our feelings and just all of that. So, like it's so much we could talk here, but speak communication part, because I overheard my husband talking to a coworker phone, and I sat on the phone to listen, right? Talking, he can talk and have a conversation because he felt comfortable. When men feel comfortable, they have to feel safe. So he had no need to feel safe, because I was attacking him all the time. And a lot of times with my mind. So, that's what I wanted to say on the communication part.
Okay.
So
I want to say hi to
glad that
Nicole. Nicole is here. I want to
Hey,
say hi to
Nicole.
Nicole as she's here. But as y'all continue on, you had something else, Minister Wanda.
No, I just wanted to say that that's amazing. The continuing to, can I say, add buffers, if I may?
Love
Yes.
that.
Adding the
Love that a lot.
Yeah. So that when things do come, now it's just not like you getting thrown upside the head with something. Now it's like, oh, okay, we can rock with it, as opposed to it just knocking you straight over. So now we've added the buffer, so when things come, we can handle, the winds and the waves better. I love that. And as introverts and extroverts, because I'm an introvert over here, big time, big time. Do you find that, would it be beneficial to learn about an extrovert? Because I know for me, and I love the part about making sure the man is comfortable and safe so he can open up. Because it's nothing like hearing somebody that won't talk to you and then suddenly they over there running their mouth off a mile a minute. You're like, well, wait a minute.
Right. Yep, been there.
You talk to me, and then soon
Bet that,
let's talk, and then they don't have nothing to say, right? So making them safe. But would you say that it's important to kind of learn how an extrovert works and how an introvert works? Because I know for me, small talk drives me crazy. I don't want to do small talk. If we're going to talk, let's just get to it, because the small talk irritates me. It makes me nervous. It gives me anxiety. So let's just get to the conversation. Does that help with the relationship as well?
I would say, can I jump in there real quick, babe?
So this is the extrovert.
I had a pen.
You got a pen today?
So yeah, she has a pen. Tools to handle conversation, cut-ins, and all that kind of stuff. So go ahead, Tim.
So say about I forgot.
Okay. And I know why that happened. So because I was supposed to speak. I love that question, because that's able to sit here, because becoming introvert, I had to understand the introvert. And because I understand the extrovert, I know that when she cuts in on me, especially if I'm telling the story that I know and she cuts in, I don't take it personal like I used to, because I know that's her dynamic. I know that she has thoughts and things going through her head that she has to get out. So we've learned, like you said, the buffers, we've learned. Let me stop here real quick before I continue. SelfCareCation, September 25th. There's so many things we can talk about, but definitely the introvert and the extrovert is a whole nother session. And I'd love to come on and talk about that, because that's how I between the two. And understand I need to understand and how I can treat her, because we all have gained. It's probably things we're going to continue to encounter that we've seen before. So for her, and out that when she calls me, she used to call me and she'll just go in, start talking this, that, and the other. And things what she does now that I love, she'll call me and she said, "Is this a good time?" Boom, game changer, touchdown. She's given me an opportunity to say yay or nay before she starts with 1,000 things I already have going on in my head and also in motion. So hopefully that answered that part of it.
And one of the tools, because I do have a bad habit of kind of jumping in, because if I don't say it, I'm gonna forget it, right? So I have my little paper here, so I wrote down what I wanted to say. So there are ways around getting around your issue. I'm gonna just call it issues. So basically, you want to master learning that person. So yes, learn introvert, extrovert. Yes, learning about the love languages. Yes, like all of those are tools.
Yes.
And
create. So just keep that in mind.
All of that matters.
All that matters.
Just like therapy matters, you know. To us, we're not putting that on nobody. It just works for us. Yes. You can carve out what works for you guys as you hear from LO next step. So yes, and I'm thankful for Ruach, because Ruach does emphasize to you know.
You had that written down?
No. So I love how us convicted and keeps us on the straight and narrow. if we choose to listen.
Yeah.
And that's that keeping Elohim in your marriage part.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because that yeah, that's when that ruach will come in, like you say, and you getting ready to say something, and he like,
Yep.
and you like, oh, okay.
Yep.
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 Tone that down, soften the way you say that. Oh, okay.
Right.
And the funny thing about it is, I will hear Ruach, Holy Spirit, I do it anyway, and it never fails. I will hit my elbow, I stub a toe, and Rick be like, told you don't, and he did, you know. So, it's just using all of those tools to learn your relationships, even with your friendships. That's very important as well. It's very important to know the likes and the dislikes, and you know, just stuff like that, and just so that they are. I'm changing Rick to be what I want him to be. Rick wanted me in, well, once upon a time I used to cook, but then Rick started cooking, right? So I came out of the kitchen. But I do want to put this disclaimer out. Rick wanted to be. So when he would prepare food, he was creating something. You know, he taking pictures, all of the things, because he's just so, you know, things come in life change and stuff. Because Rick was like, Tiff, can you get back in the kitchen? I didn't want to be in the kitchen. I didn't want to be in the kitchen. So now we arguing about me being in the kitchen. So I know Rick was praying because my heart just changed. So I was in there and just getting it done because I did not want to be in there. But now I'm for my family now. And there's nothing he had to be on my back about. All he had to do was sit back and pray and allow God to change the heart. Like, we don't have to harp on nothing. I'm telling you, the best thing to do is pray. Prayer is the biggest and the hugest way to see changes in the person. Just sit back and pray. And now he don't have to worry about meals being in the kitchen and me cooking, because I love doing it now. From being in the kitchen and cooking to now, I love cooking for my family.
So before you go any further, I do want to invite y'all back next Sunday so Rick could talk about the part of the introvert and
Rick.
Oh, you got to work, right? Okay, we'll talk about
I
it.
don't want to be on there next week. Rick can be on there.
Trust me, Ani, I can handle it by myself.
I know you can.
I can handle it.
But she's gonna be in the chat. She's gonna be just like she's here.
Definitely. That's how I know she's in. That's how I know she's good, when she's communicating.
Right. Tearing up that chat.
So that's how you learn different things.
Right.
But no, I would be glad to come on next Sunday.
So, but my question is like, we know that no shade. First, hey Ash, we know that Tiffany has a strong personality. And so the balance of working through that strong personality, how did you come to grips with that, Rick? Because I know in the beginning it had to be, I'm about to punch this lady out real good.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm a prayer for sure. And be honest with you, we laugh at this thing for our marriage and us getting along was me getting her attention as a man. Okay, because her family, you know, or she wants to do a number of things. But what Elohim gave me through this whole journey was quote, and things I would tell all the time: you can't be the king and the queen. Okay, let me do what I do.
King and the queen.
Can't be the king and the queen.
Checkmate.
You know.
Tiff was like, yes, I can.
She was.
I mean, you can try, but it's just have to let, you may think it or you can do it better. You still have to let the individual do it. And as a man that is given dominion over his circle, that can do it and has done it, you challenge. This is where, and I'm not going to share as much with it, but this is where Team Childs was birthed, because that's going to be part of our teaching at the SelfCareCation, the origin of Team Childs. You know, there's so many messages and stories behind that, why it became, because of the strong nature. But in the beginning, it was a marriage for us. And in that marriage, I felt like I was owned and not heard in a way. And because being introverted, I didn't use my voice. All I would do was I would take those issues and things that would come at me, and I would say, okay, I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I'm just going to keep it to myself. It's up until that one insight. And then all of those one, if you know, like I know as an introvert, we can store stuff. And when it comes out, it'll come out like a double barrel shotgun and everybody getting hit. So to me, so if you understand that, then you have to learn. So speak up in situations where when it comes up and she's being strong, I'm like, Tiff, I don't think we need to do that. And I've had that conversation many times. Tiff, I don't think we need to go that direction. Or Tiff, why you know, she don't do it as much, or you like that. But I understand that the word has to get out. When she gets it out, is excited, because we talk about introvert and extrovert, but I'm the extreme and she's the extreme, which means that a lot of times we're not in the middle, or we're not in a good balance. And even if we're talking about the same thing, we're still not talking about the same thing. And we have to go through that communication challenge of getting on the same page. So take the emotions out. That's the key. Take the emotions out. Hear the message, take the emotions, take all the raw out, and hear what the words are saying. What is she saying? What is he saying? You know, and then allow yourself to move from that point.
So
normally I'm on 1,000 all the time, all day, 1,000.
So I want to shift to the event, the experience now, so that, because I do also want you, if we have time, to talk about all the other things you got going on. But I'm going to bring up the flyer, and if you guys could just, because you have some powerful speakers coming, and if I don't want to, I want to enlarge this, but I don't want to take you guys out of the equation.
You can take it. They know what we look like.
Not like that.
Wait, y'all see all these couples on here? Y'all see all these couples on this flyer? I put some single people on that flyer.
Right. Right. And so
that's good. Yes.
good.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. So you guys, you want to talk about this for a minute. I just want to show them that they can go to Facebook, or they can go to your link tree, which is in the description, and you can find out more about the SelfCareCation, SelfCareCation. I promise you, if you can, you don't want to miss it. It is a time of experience.
So yes, the SelfCareCation is the 25th through the 27th. It may say the 24th. The 24th is on there just because for those that are traveling or people just want to come into the option, because Friday we hit the ground running at 8:30 a.m. So normally if you're traveling during the day, you have your bags and all of that type of stuff. So come in on that Thursday, get checked in, get settled, and then be prepared for the all day spa day. For your single and for the couples, it's just you, and it's not like you all are basically
separated. We're all going on.
They do have the option of being separate.
Oh yeah,
that's the purpose.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to be with us while we there. You like just go do with it, and there's so much stuff to do.
So much.
It's 3 levels in this luxury spa.
Tasteful, all of that.
Yeah, everything under one roof. You can literally spend the entire day there. They have shower facilities. They can go to sleep. They have exercise facilities. They have 3 levels of pool.
Restaurant,
movie room.
There's around 2 restaurants in there.
So
as you come, as soon as you leave their street, but you can literally be there all day. All day if you want to. Like Friday is your day. So if you want to be there for 12 hours, you have every right to be there for 12 hours. And literally, Rick and I was there for 12 hours. We met the people going in and we left with the people going out. Like we did not want to leave. Because we were having so much fun by ourselves and stuff, and just really connecting, and just and that's the thing. Like, God gave us the charge to focus on self-care. That's our only responsibility for these self-care. I'm gonna say retreat today for these retreats. Normally, when you hear self-caring or even going to the spa, couples going to the spa together.
Right.
So Elohim's there. They got a self-care together. And because when we even came on, we were like, we are into all of the things. Like, we have 5 different companies as a whole. So we're juggling that. And plus, we are still working on top of that. And then we have each child on top of a lot of stuff going on. And if you're not careful as couples, you can really get lost. And just being 2 strangers in a night, just kind of passing through, right? And that needs to, we have some type of harmony there, because it just keeps you healthy. It keeps your bond even healthier and stronger. So, even for the singles, life is doing what it's doing. I know y'all need to check out and just do you.
I never, ever have I been to a spa, had a massage, or anything like that in my entire life, because I've always been working and children. So
amazing.
So I get it.
It's amazing.
And the other thing is too, I don't know if some people realize, for men, because of that, especially if you come from a place of poverty and you've made up in your mind, I'm never going to have my family suffer the way I suffered, so work is your focus. That's an issue too in marriage, because they work so much, and then you leave the wife and the children, and your excuse is, well, I have to work. So something like this is amazing, and I just want to say thank you, because it's so needed.
And that's so good that you shared that, Wanda, because I actually forgot about this. You have couples facing fears coming here, right? And I'm sure he will me sharing this too, but also all of the self-care, like my wife, I did not want I came. But not only that, but my father, he was in the military, and they, you know, he didn't know how to swim, and they kind of, you know, how they push you in and be learn. So he was so nervous around water. He don't want to do nothing, and no hard thing for him. But my mother really wanted to go to the spa. So my father grudgingly went, right? And just to see him, you know, because, you know, I was like, Dad, it's fine. And you can stand up, you know, whatever. He went from being scared to them chasing each other around the dog. Daisy Susan. It was the cutest thing to see, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, just to see him face that fear, just to see him see she wanted to do it, and he, you know, he honored that and allowed her, and both of them had such an amazing time. And I just wanted to share that. But the first, I was shocked because the men, like, I didn't want to come, but I'm so glad. Like, please do not stop. So every will do. Now next year we are going to try to do a 3-day retreat, where we have the spa on Thursday, and then have sessions on, because it's so much that can be, you know, worked on during that time and in that space, and you know.
Yeah. I want to add, you know, the spa session, you know, is an all-day thing, but also too, we talked about the speakers, but we also have activities that we do
That's what I was getting ready to talk about.
that's so valuable. The first, second year,
Oh yeah,
we
that's the element of surprise, because people never know what we
there's some type of craft that we're doing. But the beautiful part is there's a teaching with that craft, and the young lady that does it,
Phenomenal.
she's single, but she's into teaching. She's an I think she's an art teacher, you know, by trade, but she's also a minister, and she formulates the whole experience to where it connects. We're not just, you know, making rings, or we're not just, you know, we made a ring out of metal, out of silver. Our second ring we made, which she did, we made it out of wood, which I wear today. I still wear both of them today.
I just wear the same.
You know, it
I just wear this
replaced
one.
it replaced my original ring, and I wear these two rings as a reminder of, you know, what we're putting and just the couples, the individuals that are there creating these things. The last SelfCareCation we did plaster each other holding their hands in different ways. So it's just so many things. And then what we got coming up,
Amazing.
we always are looking, because the thing is that we do different.
Yeah,
we're always looking to do something out of the norm,
and it's not your like
not,
anybody that know it, there is always fun, but there's always an element of surprise. Y'all be like, oh my gosh, like how'd y'all think of, you know, just all of that. It's
so
amazing.
Yeah, so you got to be, don't just be there, because there are plans, there are things that are a part. If you got to connect with us, but trust me, you will have fun. Your favorite, it's got good food.
If you want to be there, we are going to try with all of our might to help y'all get there.
Oh yeah.
So there are plans to, like, we have payment plans set up on the thing. Plus, plus it's a la carte. You know, some people may not want to do the spa, but they only want to do Saturday. When they do Saturday, but they want to do the spa, like, still workable. I mean, prayerfully, y'all would come.
Would enjoy the spa. Yeah.
That as well. But to come on and come to the spa, like
Oh, yeah.
it's a la carte, come, be a part, enjoy, like it will change your life.
Yeah.
Who are your speakers?
It would
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Yeah.
So the speakers this year,
Mhm.
of course, beautiful Leslie K. She is
Yes.
one of the speakers. Also have Andre and Katrina Henderson, amazing speakers as well. Also have Alicia Johnson and Ola Thompson. She's another speaker. Who else? And there may be one more person added.
Yeah.
That just depends, but that'll be a special surprise.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a special surprise.
Oh,
Still working on that piece. Lineup so far this year.
Well, thank you so much um, for the for the heart, for the heart and compassion to want to see other couples as well um, sculpture or allow that time to reconnect with each other. And some people have been so married so long that the life is the way it is just the way it is. But when they come to this experience, it brings life. It's like it brings them back to in love again. And
Mhm.
so that is a very important thing, is that you will run out. There are times that you will not like each other. There are times where you're just existing in the marriage.
Yeah.
But there are times that if you put the work in, hey, Brother Ben, if you, right, if you put the work in, that same marriage, it'll be better than when you first got married,
Mhm.
because the work is what helps you, as they said, learn each other. And as you learn each other, you learn to deal with each other better. And so, yes, please try to get there. Uh, they'll be back next Sunday as well
Mhm.
to talk about some things, but we just wanted to. And then in what's it, September, they'll be back on with Alicia and Mike, and Alicia and Mike will be talking about their portion, messes, misses, and miracles. And Tiffin, they'll still be talking about this self care
Case.
cation.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
So, is there any last things you want to
And I
say?
saw where Ben was talking about Sabbath. So um, if it's anyone that is possibly do something for, and then you all can go back to your hotel rooms and do whatever. But then Saturday, um, y'all can come in after Sabbath to party, kind of finale kind of thing. And of course, prices as well. So if that's something they are interested in, y'all can send us an email, um, letting us know, and then we can work something out
Oh, yeah,
for
most
you.
definitely. And I just wanted to add, so, and this is to the men, any man that's listening, I will honestly say I probably wouldn't be doing 80% of the things that I'm doing if it wasn't for my queen here. Um, and I wouldn't be doing SelfCareCation. I wouldn't have alpacas. I wouldn't have a farm. I wouldn't be doing no nuts. I wouldn't be doing a lot of things. First and foremost is Elohim, but he's using her to help me. And I'm telling you, man, go outside of your comfort zone, stretch out. It will change your life. It will help you the best version he has created you to be. And that's all I can say. You try it, I like it.
At least try.
We
I
would
love
love that.
you guys.
I
Yeah.
love
Yeah. So thank you. I am a Sabbath worshiper, and I honor the Sabbath. And for the first time, Tiffany tried. I was like, no, I got Sabbath. I'm not coming. And
She's
she's
like,
like,
I
we'll put you on after Sabbath.
am, because
So,
and I said that because when you shared what you shared as far as what you would be speaking on, I was like, oh no, everybody needs to hear this. Like we cannot not have you there. Like they need to hear your voice and what you have to say. That's another thing I want to also day 3 for that Friday as well. So prayerfully we can add that third day where those that do practice Sabbath, you all have the spa day and you have the Friday, before Sabbath start that evening, and then you all can come back for the finale on Saturday after Sabbath. So yeah, we would definitely like to add that next year,
yeah.
just to make it good for everybody.
everybody.
Is
Is it the same time every year? Around the same time every year?
every year. So
It's pushing close with feast time.
it'll definitely, well, I have to check with that feast time date as well
Okay.
in
Already
September.
checked.
So do you
What, for next year, you mean?
for next year?
Oh, no, I don't know.
Not yet.
I can look it up. No, I don't know.
Okay. How soon do y'all know that date?
Well,
We can do
look
it.
it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can do it and get it to you.
Yeah, get that to me, because as soon as this is over, like we have to hit the ground running with
Right.
planning for next year. So yeah, we would definitely want to include everybody.
And I think it's wonderful that you have a payment plan. So
Oh,
as soon
absolutely.
as you start working on next year, we can start paying on, because I'd love to come.
Yeah,
I'd love to come. And I can think of a couple people that I would love for them to be there
absolutely.
as well.
Yeah.
So as soon as you guys start planning for next year, can y'all make sure sister over here, because I'm family now, sister over here,
Absolutely.
Most definitely.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
information, because I would love to share it for
Okay.
others to come. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah. And every year it doesn't fall at the same time as Sabbath, but it's very close.
Yeah.
And so even this year, I was like, I don't know. Tiff was like, Auntie, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I was like, I don't know. It's real close. But yeah. And let me just say this, that I do appreciate them including me. They don't have to do that. And the fact that they feel like what I have to say as a single woman is valuable. And so I speak from both sides, marriage and singleness.
Mhm.
And just the fact that they include me, I want to say thank you so much, because that is an honor. And I'm like, you don't really need me with the speakers you got.
No.
No.
That's that's her words right there. No. But it's a privilege and an honor to even be in family with them, and to see how Yahweh is really moving them and escalating them, elevating them in so many different areas. With the Daphne put it in there. She says October 14th next year. So it's so important that we understand that there's so many facets of life we miss out on because we are not aware of who we are. And as married couple, you first have to know who you are, and then you bring that together. So yes, listen, if you can make it, be there. Those
Yeah.
of you that's even in the Delaware Valley area, come on down and be
Yeah.
a part. And
So the
so, go ahead.
tentative date, September 23rd through the 26th of 2027. if y'all wanted just to, because that's what we're going to push for. Yeah. And Rick and I want to thank you for having us on your program today. Leslie's
It's been a minute. I'm glad you guys were able to come on.
Absolutely.
And look forward to next Sunday, and I think it's September 9th or something like that, when you guys will be here with Alicia and Rick. They just have, not Rick, Alicia and Mike. They just have a lot of things going on right now. But I told her, can you squeeze in one day that you and Mike can come on before then? So we shall see. But thank you so much. And listen, enjoy the rest of your days. And two things that we say every week. One is change your words, change your world. And as marriage couples, really think about that. Change your worlds. Oh, I can't stand him. I hate him. I don't like him. And change your world to I love him. And begin not from your own emotions, but from Elohim. Go ahead, say it. Elohim. He will cause you to begin to see things and operate differently. So thank you so much for being here. And remember, a world without you is like a world without color. We need your color. Don't give up. Keep pressing on until we see you get. Oh, tonight, I will have, I'll be on with Dr. Donald Thomas, which is my cousin from Hawaii, and he will be talking about longevity into retirement and after retirement. So that'll be at 5 p.m. Eastern time. In Hawaii, that is 11 a.m. They'll be just pretty much getting up. And then in the UK, that would be around 10 o'clock that night, somewhere around there. So please join us if you can. He's very excited. He hasn't been on in a while. He's been texting me and calling me, and he's just excited. So join us tonight, and it will be, it's not going to be on Facebook, but it will be on YouTube. So if you have not hit the like sign, subscribe, or share, go ahead and do so that you'll get the message and know when we do go live tonight. Until we meet again, we love you, but we can never love you like Yahweh loves you. Have an amazing day. Shalom.
Shalom.